Welcome, Deek P. Salgon aboard. Your learning journey starts now. Ever wondered what makes you you? That feeling of being present right now? That's consciousness. But measuring it, it's trickier than it sounds. We're not there yet with a magic meter. Why? Because we're trying to measure the unmeasurable from the outside. And people keep confusing the surface with the deep stuff. So, what are we actually trying to measure? Forget simple awake or asleep. Consciousness has four faces. First level, how strong and stable is that inner world? Second, content. What's playing in there? Colors, pain, thoughts? Third, capacity. Does the system even have the potential for this rich inner life? And fourth, expression. Can they tell us about it or show it through actions? The big mistake? Thinking these are one thing. Like dreaming high level, lots of content but low expression. Or locked in patience, their inner world might be vibrant, but expression is near zero. Get these mixed up and you get it wrong. Okay, so how do doctors try to figure this out today? They use tools. Think of them like different types of microscopes. There's CRSR, the classic checklist for behavior, like asking someone to follow a finger. Then seconds, a quicker version for the bedside. For peeking inside, PCI/TMS EEG gives a good read on brain capacity by zapping it gently and seeing the response. And fancy EEG or fMRI during tasks can sometimes catch whispers of awareness when someone seems totally unresponsive. Each tool is useful, but none is perfect. None can see the whole picture alone. They all look at the shell, not necessarily the core. So if existing tools are limited, what's the grand plan? Enter UCL's Prime, my proposed ultimate consciousness level standard. It's not a single number, it's a whole process. First, a candidate gate throws out anything that looks too much like a sophisticated puppet. Then an 8D principal vector scores the core aspects: presence, differentiation, unity, temporality, selfhood, agency, valence, reflection. Think of it as giving each dimension a grade from 0 to 4. Next, an evidence gradient tells you how confident we are, from C0 meaning not enough data to C5 rock solid proof. Finally, a residual checklist admits what we don't know. Plus, strict anti-spoofing rules prevent jumping to conclusions based on just one shiny piece of data. Why does this multi-layered approach work better? Because consciousness isn't a single point on a line. It's complex, dynamic, and we only see hints from the outside. U-Cells Prime forces us to look at the whole picture, avoid fooling ourselves with clever mimics, and admit our uncertainties. It helps us see why a locked-in person might have a rich inner world despite being physically trapped, and why a chatty AI might just be a very good actor without a real inner experience. This isn't the final word, but it's a much smarter way forward, focusing on the inference order, not finding some mythical oracle. Thanks for listening.